to your 2023 New Year prediction. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Right now, we are going through a Mercury retrograde. Boy, am I feeling it. Lost a lot of videos. But, so sorry if it's taking a little bit of time. I have lost about 3 or 4 videos for whatever reason. Okay, so going this way, this is the present now through the winter, okay, of 2023, and coming through over here to the spring, summer, and fall, and then we'll touch a little bit on the end of 2023 winter. I'm just touching it a little bit because usually the next year I kind of go right to that, right? So if you do feel like some of this is from the past of 2022, of the winter, that's normal. That's because this is the winter time, right, of that area. So getting straight in here is talking about having this overall Virgo energy coming through for the situation. And with that is talking about the sun, which is talking about what you want, things you're looking at for your own destiny, your own path, and things for your own potentials. And this is saying, I'm analyzing what I truly want, who I am, and, you know, things I need. So if you know that, you know what, you're making some kind of New Year's resolution for yourself, going to the gym, getting this done. I want better prosperity for me, my family. But no matter what, it's talking about you first, right? You first. So, and this is about, you know what, time to shine, getting yourself shining, getting yourself out there, getting yourself noticed, being the center of, if you own your own business, you want to have that attention. You want that limelighting, right? Because you need that attention this year for some of you if you are your own entrepreneur, right? So if you do your own business, you're definitely going to want that attention. Why would you not, right? So this is time for you to shine and really make things happen. Freedom is coming from that as well. Maybe getting financially free, getting rid of debts. Things of this nature, but definitely analyzing the situation of what it is that you can do about the situation, putting your planning together, and talking about over here, clarifying with the new moon cards. Did get a few new decks for Christmas, so we'll be using those for the new year. How fun is that? Thank my son for that. He's very good at getting us decks of cards. Let's see. Looking at the bigger picture. Oh, I love that. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. You are looking definitely at the bigger picture over here, Cancer. You are saying this is where I can look at things and situations and get a better look at things, right? I'm stepping back, but yet I'm analyzing. So if you're just kind of taking a step back to get the bigger picture, everything is coming through for you. Loving that. Letting go of any residual energies that you have, you know, maybe even put on a certain situation. Let's say that you said, I don't know if I can actually do that. Now you're going to step back, look at it and say, you know what, that has potential. I totally could do that this year. Maybe I couldn't do it last year, but this year I do have maybe the funds to do so. I have the energy to do so. I have the time to do so. And I really want to be able, or maybe even letting go of fear to be able to do so. So this is really coming in and finding yourself overcoming a lot of fears and maybe even misdirections, things of this nature. So very nice. And let's see what's going on. We will clarify on that. Looking good already coming into 2023. I like it. Analyzing the situations at hand, and maybe it's even a love situation for some of you. Analyzing whether or not I need to go after this love, stay away from this love, need new love, fix this love, right? Everybody's story is a little different. And you know what you know what you need. Maybe it's all. This is showing because you've had a little imbalance. You've gone to some extremes last year to try to get to what it is you potentially want, and it just didn't work, right? So now if you feel like you were suffering, you can definitely let go of that. There's that intense emotions that I'm feeling, letting go of that so that you can easily establish better harmony. And I feel like you're really going after that right now. And there it is, releasing the fear, the repressing emotions, inner confusion, misdirection, misinterpretations of other things, you know what, anything that had you detached, right? Anything that had you detached at the time, letting go of anxieties. A lot of you have a lot of anxieties with whatever situation you are going on. But I do feel like right now, because you are looking at the bigger picture and really analyzing it, you're definitely directing your energy towards more spirituality and the feeling of being more inspired about the action. More inspired of getting rid of the, you know what, this doesn't work. You're right. Why am I allowing this to affect me so much? Once we kind of get a better perspective of the situation and really analyze what's going on, this is where you can really let go of what's lingering around you, right? Whatever energies those are, or misconceptions as well, as we see over here. Okay. Well, I really like that. So whatever you're going for, you're definitely healing from that and really taking on a different perspective of the situation for sure. It could even be many of them. Maybe you're just trying to get everything together. So getting the card that I'm getting out now, guys, this card's going to actually be kind of the overall outcome for the winter. That's going to actually help you go into the springtime. So this card's like, this is what's going on with you, and this is what you're taking with you into spring. And for some of you, you might even be taking it in for the whole year. Yeah, I've seen that in a couple of other readings. It was like something so big that it actually follows through. This is becoming clear about the situation that you need, getting balanced about the situation. This is where your judgment is really going to also come through, right? Some of you might even be getting a divorce or cutting connections with other people. You know what? Getting legally separated. It could also be just the separation of the energy itself and really getting yourself back to being balanced. That is the card of balance for a happier, healthier you. Okay. No more poverty. No more thinking of poverty. Remember, guys, thoughts have energy, and the way that we say things has energy, right? If I keep saying I'm poor, guess what, guys? More than likely, you're going to be poor. And even when you do get more money, you're only rich for like a second, but you don't see yourself as rich, right? You see yourself as poor. So you're going to stop thinking about the poverty. I'm poor in love. I'm poor in money. I never get the right person. I never get money. I'm always going to be, those things keep you down, and you're going to really change that. And if you haven't started thinking about that just yet, in this quest of you analyzing things right now, please add that to the list. Add it to the list. Do not tell myself negative things. I can be richer than I am now. I can have love, right? I can be successful. I can be healthy. I can do this. I can do that. It's really going to open up. I know you can't see the chakra thing up right now, but it's actually going to open up that the intention of the solar plexus, which we will get into chakras later. Guys, I got some new chakra cards, so this is going to be fun. But I just thought about that. But no, it's going to actually open up that solar plexus for I can. Remember, hold your stomach, right? It's right above the belly button. You tell yourself you can, right? Because that's where this inner strength is coming from, right? So you can do these things. And the majority of the reason why we are never getting to what we want is because we keep telling ourselves we can't have it. Or you think you can have it, and then when it doesn't come, you're right back in that place again. And then it puts you into the imbalance again. Okay, so this year, do not do that. No more. And if you catch yourself doing it. Try to catch yourself. It's like as soon as you get down and you get negative, turn that around and say, wait a minute, why did I say that? No, I can have this. You don't have to go to the extremes. You don't want it to be obsessive or greedy or anything like that, because you don't want to go over that fine line. But having self-power and self-empowerment of saying, but I can have that. And then let it go. And say it. Words are more powerful than thinking. Thinking has an energy, but the thinking is not as strong as the words out of your mouth, right? Say it. I don't care if it's in the bathroom, shout it to the universe. I don't care what you do. People might think you're crazy, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Maybe it'll empower them to do the same. But wherever you are, as soon as you know, and say it, when you're in the shower, I will be somebody. I have the success. I have the tools inside. I'm not here for poverty. Poverty is what I make. So this is where you're going to get rid of that poverty and really put in that direct energy towards exactly what you want. Okay. For some of you, you're already doing it. And like I said, for those of you who have not thought about this just yet, here is your you know what I mean? Here's your message. So bringing this energy over here, I'm going to be as successful as possible. Poverty comes in so many different ways. Just like wealth, right? Wealth doesn't just mean I won the lottery. It comes in health, love, spiritual being, balance. Okay, so going straight over here into this Libra energy. I love it because we're talking about the balance and really balancing yourself, and you're getting yourself balanced. Whichever situations you're going through, you're getting that balance for yourself, and now it's time to reflect. This is going to bring in a huge cycle change. It's going to bring in the cycle change of redirection of what you've already been kind of doing, but this is actually going to allow your life to cycle change. Now you're going to actually transform. You transformed your thoughts. You've looked at everything. It's going to allow you to look at the bigger picture again. For a lot of you, your psychic senses are going to really be crazy, so watch your empathy. I know so many of you are empathic. Please watch please watch that. But your psychic senses are going to go crazy. And you're going to be in the knowing, and you're going to know things, and you're going to want to see things, and your clairvoyance is going to go crazy, and all these things. And you're getting a power upgrade. And for those of you who have Taurus in your chart, be careful, because Taurus is doing the same thing. Getting a power upgrade. I think it was, if I remember right, it was Leo, Taurus, and now you. So I think that's who it was, if I remember right. But anyways, I know for a fact it's Taurus. So if you have Taurus in you, yeah, get ready for that upgrade. But this is where you're really going to find that it's easier to establish the harmony and the balance that you're looking for, because this upgrade is also going to put you in the knowing. You're going to be more in touch with spirit, especially on the spiritual side. Definitely your crown chakra is going to go crazy. Your third eye is going to go crazy. Probably from throat chakra all the way up to soul star chakra as you're reaching into those spiritual realms. And for those of you who are empathic, oh yeah, careful about that, right? This is where you're going to become more disciplined. You're going to find that there is more practical things that are going on around you. You're going to see that things are becoming more practical. Things are coming in. There's more light. Things are actually coming to light. This is where you're building a dream that's actually going to start becoming reality. You might see it, you might not. It's going to be depending on the person. There's going to be way different kinds of realistic things that are going on in your life, so it won't feel like it's just an illusion, a dream. You see what I'm saying? Because you're actually bringing those dreams into reality. I love that. And really feeling, whole again with yourself. Okay. And the moon card coming out for this is be bold and make the first move. Absolutely. Make sure that you're actually taking the action where action is needed, right? You don't have to sit now and just analyze and think about the situation. Now it's time to get moving. For some of you who already started maybe moving, you already started that gym workout. Now you're going to start seeing some of the effects of why, right? What was the effect of going to the gym? I feel healthier. I might even see a little bit of a muscle, depending on, what shape you're in, but you're going to feel better, if it's towards the end of the month, you're going to go home stiff, sore. You know what? You know how it is, though. That means you really worked out, though, if you're stiff and sore, right? with gain comes pain. So no pain, no gain. But you're really going on some kind of, it's definitely, I feel like it's kind of crazy, guys, because I feel like it's some kind of like Phoenix effect in its own way. Of the way you're perceiving things. Not allowing yourself to be trapped anymore in destructive thinking, behavior. However, take that one how it resonates. Everybody has their own story. You know that. You know what's holding you back. You know what you're doing. And one person is going to be different from the other. And yes, absolutely. Because this is where you're starting to see the abundance. You're starting to see the rewards coming in. You're starting to feel like it's the new you. You have the moon over here, so it's time to manifest again. Just start manifesting. It's time, right? Let's go. You know, and as you're moving into the Taurus retrograde over here, you're going to feel like, you know what, this is where nothing is going to affect me at this time. Everything's going to be becoming better for me. My belief system is better. The convictions of my beliefs are going to start shining through. Some of you are going to have second chances that where you felt like, you know what, maybe this didn't work and that didn't work. If you have a relationship that wasn't going very well, but you really want this person and you guys know you want each other, now you're going to be able to have that second chance. You're going to watch things blossom. You're going to have this rebirth. You're going to, you know, have your inner calling coming through spiritually. You'll see it psychically. Your intuition is going to be so wonderful. This is where you're going to feel like you have this kind of awakening. There's going to be a lot of forgiveness and a lot of mercy on your side. You could even see maybe a Sagittarius coming in and wanting forgiveness and mercy to start, you know, with you again. However that is, whatever the issue with your relationship is, whether it's platonic or it's, you know, love, you also see that healing. There's going to be a lot of healing. Dang, somebody is dealing with some kind of fire sign. But definitely this is also where you're going to be bold, make the first move, because your courage is so high. You're not going to feel like you're in conflict anymore with any of the areas. You're going to stay focused what it is you really want, and the determination and the joy is really coming through. Why? Why? Because you've done what you need to do. You're taking the bold steps. You know exactly where you're going. So the zest of life is really going to be right there in your face. Your creativity also, if you're doing anything creative, is going to be very high. But of course it is. Your psychic awareness is also awake. With psychic intuitions and things like this will come creativity, because that will be a part of your throat chakra opening up, right? To be able to, and then going straight to the third eye to be able to see. And so, yes, you're definitely going to be able to feel empowered at this time as you are shifting and feeling better about the things that you are doing, feeling more motivated, more energetic. Your stamina is going to be amazing, especially if you're going to the gym and doing things like this, my friends, right? Just always watch out for the world, because the world always wants to step on us. That's for sure. And remember, you know, you can only put so many good things inside of a reading. It doesn't mean bad things won't happen. It just means they're not coming out, but that doesn't mean that they're, you know, they don't exist, right? It's a year. I mean, if you only had great things, that'd be weird. Holding back, right? Hesitation. So it does feel like you have this Sagittarius around. I'm sorry, it's Sagittarius who really wants this. They really want to do this, but you might feel like they, even though they want the second chance and they want these other things, you might feel like they're holding back a little bit from giving out the love. If this is a love situation, I'm going to tell you that right now. So for the love of spring, it does feel like they have a little hesitation. They don't want to give all just yet. They want to, you know, kind of weed through everything. They're kind of, they feel like they're taking a risk, guys, but they don't want to give all. Okay, so they're still kind of hesitant of whether or not this is really going to work. They see you as being different. They really love who you are, but it does feel like, boy, they could give so much more, right? But they don't want to right now. And I think it's because whatever happened within a relationship, they're still feeling like it could still exist, right? So if there's a lot of wounds, right, they haven't healed 100% yet. So yeah, but they see your self-worth. But I think the problem is they need to see their self-worth So I do feel like they need the healing. So if you guys are having some kind of issue with someone, definitely know that the problem that they have is their own self-worth. They've kind of lost themselves along the way. Okay. And if you're looking at someone who's single and you guys have never been together before, they have some kind of issue to where no matter what, they're hesitant to come towards you if they're new because of old relationship problems. So no matter what, it's still going to be the same, no matter how the situation is. And if you know that it's not them, then it's probably you. Because remember, energy can kind of glide from side to side because you guys are tied together. So just take that, however it is. If they're coming fast at you and you're the one hesitant, then there you go. Maybe you're the Sag. Maybe you have Sag in your chart. Or maybe it's just you, period, without it there or not. So clarifying for this card to go straight to summer, please. It's looking good. I love it. Talking about, just watch your obsession with work as well, because with the Nine of Pentacles upside down, it looks like you're kind of a workaholic. Geez, a Cancer, a workaholic. I don't see it happening. I didn't see that happening. So just kind of watch that a little bit, because that can actually bring you down and waste too much energy where you're putting in so much good energy. Okay, so all of a sudden, yeah, sudden wealth. So all of a sudden you have this sudden wealth. Remember, wealth comes in a lot of different ways, but you also have this message of concern. There is something that's very concerning. I think that the concerning is this person. You have the sudden wealth. Everything's going great. Yeah, the reason I think is the official person, this person that you're looking at. So it does look like whoever is hesitant, there is some concern. Are they coming close to me? Like I said, if it's the other way around, then they're concerned whether or not you're coming towards them, Cancer. Okay, so, and remember, whatever doesn't resonate with you, you can always throw away. But we will see. But, and if it's not love, it could be a family member that's concerned about you. Or you could be concerned about a family member. So we will see what's going on in the spring, right? You'll know how that's going to pan out for you. But you definitely have this concern that's rolling over. Now, the money and the sudden wealth is just going to go with you. A lot of you are going to make a lot of good money during the springtime. And it's going to up that. Why? Because you said, I'm not in poverty anymore. So, and it didn't, it's kind of crazy too, because you could have been making almost the same amount of money, but you could have just kept telling yourself this and that. And now you can kind of see where everything's really panning out for you, because all of a sudden the sudden wealth is really coming towards you. So you get to make more money. And that's really what it is. You're making more money. So somebody could get a promotion. It could be because you're a workaholic, right? Slow down. But you know what? You were like, but I can't because I want this. 'Tis the season, excuse me. 'Tis the season. Otherwise, having this concern, we know the sudden wealth's going with you, right? But the concern over here is really what I'm really looking at to carry over into the summertime with this Taurian energy, because now you're going to say, I have sudden wealth. I have this person. I have my family. I have, man, I'm going to the gym. I have awesome, I'm looking awesome. Maybe I'm not 100% where I want to be just yet, but that's cool. I'm still doing good. I'm going strong. And that's all that really matters. You're doing the things that you want. And and it just feels like what you have, and you have this Jupiter over here. So guess what? You're ready to pursue even more. You're ready to take a risk. Maybe you're going to, up the ante. If you were only working on the treadmill and the bicycle, maybe you're going to go lift those weights now. You know what? I'm feeling pumped. I'm ready to go actually lift weights. Right? I'm going to up that cardio to, to strength building. Going to the next, it's taking the next mile, taking the next stepping stone. You are ready because now you are grounded. You are stable. You know exactly where you need to be. If you know that you're a workaholic, you can say, you know what, now I can take a little bit of time off and just kind of chill a little bit. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up. That doesn't mean I'm just slowing down a little bit. But yet, still pursuing my passion dreams, still ambitious, still guiding myself to the top. There was nothing there that said I was stopping. But then you have this message of concern that we definitely will be seeing in a minute as soon as we get tarot out. The tarot cards themselves, guys, instead of the oracle cards. Whoa, you get 2 cards for this? Come on. Really? Okay, so you are good enough. And this is where you're going to keep telling yourself, and that is the motivational speech that you're going to keep telling yourself, and Spirit is just going to continue to keep pouring at you. I don't care if you're sleeping. I don't care if it's your, as soon as you might feel down about yourself, you're going to get this like nudging. No, you're good enough. I don't know what you're talking about. Go strong. The answers you need are coming. Whoa, that was kind of weird because that just kind of flew right out. Now that is pretty much coming over here to this concern. So whatever you're concerned about, whatever concern has come to you in a message or however, is definitely showing its face over here. The answers you need will be coming to the concern. Okay. So you might not know everything that you need to know about this concern in summer. It's actually going to, this is going to actually follow through the fall, could even go to the winter. It looks like you're not 100% getting the answer that you need about this concern during the summertime. It's almost like somebody said something and then it's kind of like they fall back. And it could, like I said, it's about whoever this person is holding back. This person who wants a second chance. Yeah, delay. Thank you. There it is. There's going to be a delay. It's almost like they're concerned, but then they want to delay it. It's causing a little bit of frustration, guys. So maybe this is another reason why you're saying, but I am good enough. Why won't they just continue to keep coming towards me? They know they want me. They already said it. But this is also talking about that slowing down, though, too. So it's kind of crazy. And this is definitely where I was saying slowing down at work a little bit, giving yourself a little extra time, not, going so fast, right? Giving yourself a little breathing room. But you do have this message of concern from this person. Like I said, this Sagittarius, we're calling him, that definitely is holding back and having delays over here. You are definitely having a mental clarity. That's where the answers are coming through the breakthroughs of what's going on. But you're also having a lot of success and your mind is very sharp. You're still getting a lot of growth. So I believe you're still getting a lot of downloads from the spring to the summer. So that has not stopped. You might even be concerned because maybe you're finding out this person is going to have surgery. I mean, this is a card of surgery. So maybe they're going to have some kind of surgery. So you're a little concerned. Maybe it's a whole different person too. Could be a whole different person as well. Maybe you're going to have surgery. Somebody's going to have surgery. Moving into, you're going to have to take that how that one's playing out. I can't, the energy is really tight on this one. You guys are pretty close, so maybe you're concerned because you're going to have a surgery. I mean, maybe you guys already know you're getting ready for a surgery. Maybe it's you. Because now I have Cancer. I have Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aquarius sitting over here. So if you know it's you having surgery, you could be concerned. Okay. General readings, you know how they are. So you have the movement, the progress, and the action, right? You have the determination and the willpower. The answers are coming to maybe to win. You're going to have, somebody's going to have a surgery. I see that. The answers are coming to with the love. And there's that health again. Okay. Well, it's also the answers that come to when this person is actually going to come towards you as well and really give to you and really give what you really truly want. So it definitely could be two different messages. You take one, the other person takes the other, or maybe it's two in one for both of you. However, you know, I mean, it's just, but that's what it is. It's going to be the give and take and really waiting. It feels like a lot of you are also receiving. For some of you, you might even have one of those things. I don't know what they're called. I see them on Facebook a lot, and it's like a charity. It could be you or them. They have this like charity thing up, right? I can't remember what it's called. I'm just not on social media enough on Facebook anymore. But I remember I gave it's a fundraising thing. You know what I'm talking about? So maybe you're making a fundraiser to help pay for the surgery, or they're making a fundraiser to help pay for the surgery. There's like a fundraiser page. And then people add. I remember giving to a friend for moving into a house. I remember doing that. I remember giving to a friend when she needed a lung. I remember even giving when I had a friend who died. I gave for their funeral. This was a few years back though. But yeah, it's this Fund Me Now. That's what it's called. Thank you. Fund Me Now. Like somebody might be making a Fund Me Now page. And this is really, you know what I mean? And then it's like the answers will come whether or not, you know what, how much they need to pay after the Fund Me Now. So it's almost like the answers are coming and you won't know exactly. That's for somebody. It's not for everybody. But it's a very strong energy. That's a very, very strong energy. And I feel like the concern for whoever this is for, guys, I mean, if it's not for you, throw it away. But I really have to get this out because I think the concern is, will I make enough for the Fund Me Now? Like, how much money will I get? Because, you know what, if you don't have tons of money, you know, to be able to pay for the procedure, or they don't, or however, it's kind of a concern. So you could be concerned, they could be concerned. I have, like, there's this concern about how much, you know what I mean? Like, I could say that my total is $15,000 because they say I owe $20,000 for the whole procedure, but maybe I only make $8,000. So, you know what I'm saying? You know you're going to owe some money. And it feels like it's kind of a concern because maybe someone feels like they're not going to make enough. And then you're going to get stuck with, you know what I mean? With like tons of due payments. You see what I'm saying? Because maybe the insurance only pays so much, or maybe you don't have insurance for this procedure. However it is. But that's definitely for someone. So that's really, that's a big one right there for the year. Okay. And then for others of you, it's just, when is this person going to actually come and really share? You know, they really want me, but why, you know, they're just so hesitant to really want to share their life over here with me. So let's go ahead and grab a card over here really fast to see what you're bringing in to the fall over here. It's talking about the main female, could be yourself or someone else. And then message of concern again. Okay, so bringing this message in concern about the main female, maybe the person who's having the surgery is either, you know, could be, like I said, it could be you, it could be whoever you're talking to. It's just whatever energy I'm picking up. Female does not have to be female, it could be male or female. It's just the energy I'm picking up from the person. Anyways, going straight into, this is going to put over here into Aquarius energy. This is where I'm putting myself into the knowing. I feel very free. I'm going with the flow. I'm trying not to block any bad energy. I am in the knowing. I'm listening. There's a lot of communication within this air, a lot of freedom. Yeah. And a lot of ambition. Air brings a lot of quick movement and a lot of ambition. So you know that everything is going, everything is going quick. You know that you are very ambitious about the things that you want done. And you're feeling very free from the situations as much as possible. Okay. I think it's just because you feel very productive. Your personal issues reach a resolution, Okay. So the personal issue that you have with the message of concern and this main person, whether it's you or someone else, the issue is reaching a resolve. the resolution is definitely coming. You will have this. I do feel like whatever it was, it's so crazy. It's your own moon. It is definitely yourself. Full moon in Cancer. There's going to be a lot of emotions over here, but I think the emotions that you're holding on to, you still feel very free from them. So you don't feel like, you know what I mean? That you're returning to any old roots of the negative talk or I can't do this. So you're free of all of that. You're really learned and really have grown throughout the year of, you know, how to keep yourself at the top, how to make yourself a name, how to, you know what, keep myself from falling as much as possible. You know, we can fall in other areas, my friends. It doesn't mean, you know, but you know exactly what I'm saying. This in its own area is going the way you want it to go. Here comes the Hierophant. Now, here comes the relationship. And it's not just the relationship. It's, you know, with the other person. It's the relationship that you have within yourself. The sacred approach that you've taken to conform to yourself. And you don't have to conform to, you know, society so much, but conforming to yourself is more important, right? Because this is where the wisdom and the trust in what you're doing, having mercy towards yourself, feeling free, knowing who you are, knowing what you're capable of doing outside in the world and inside within yourself. So it's a really good commitment. And this energy is a very spiritual energy. And it's also because, you know, your psychic awareness is so open, you know, so you can feel like I've done it all. I feel what I am, and I do feel free. I feel free from the negatives that were holding me down, the past thoughts, maybe past persons, you know, people, past energies. You know what? You can feel a little nostalgic about other certain situations, and that's totally fine. But you know what? There is definitely no unfairness to yourself or being dishonest to yourself or punishing yourself anymore for any of that. You've gotten past that in the beginning of the year. Oh my gosh, I love that. So now you have, oh my gosh, look at that, the good luck and the good karma coming through. I have reached personal resolutions, absolutely. And you feel that you have, and you feel different. You've taught yourself a lot about inner strength and the things that you want, and you're moving very beautiful. Now you're on this, the beginning of a higher level of the spiritual life within yourself, and having this change and allowing spirit to give you the inevitable change by what? Opening up and allowing it to happen, right? Of course, you're going to have ups and downs and feelings and this and that. I mean, we're human. Doesn't mean you're always going to feel 100. You're not going to run around with a Joker smile all day long. Otherwise, we think you were like a robot. No, this is the overall feelings of everything. Of course, there's going to be days you're pissed off yelling at people, and you're going to be sad, and you're going to be crying, and you're going to do this, and you're going to be that. If you didn't, I would say you weren't a human. I didn't say you were becoming an angel or an alien. Right? Or a robot. Okay. Yes, this is where you're feeling like, but you do have someone around you that is kind of crazy though, because talking about that, they are a little smug towards you. But you're resting and relaxing and not worrying about this, but it is a little worrisome because you have, that's the message of concern. I'm not doing good and I feel smug. Maybe they're still kind of not going through great things. Someone is writing you, telling you that they're not feeling good. And it is a message of concern. Maybe they're not healthy. Maybe they're concerned because they just had this surgery. Maybe they're concerned because they didn't make enough money. Maybe you're writing the message of concern to someone. Take it how it resonates. But everything is going to be just fine because no matter what, you still have the balance and the healing and getting through things. Yeah. And this person, whoever this person is, whoever this Sagittarius is, they're coming through again. As here they come though, they want to try this again. I don't know who this ex is or who this person is. They really do want to try now. It feels like now they're feeling healthier. Now they're feeling better, and they want to give you the ace. Now they truly want to give you the Knight of Cups. Now they truly want to give you the passion. It's like they've kind of gotten over their little area of life, and now they definitely want to come towards you. And this is where they definitely want to follow up with their heart. They feel better. Okay. Either that or this could be if you didn't have anyone, then for others of you, this is where someone is offering you cups, okay, and following their heart because they ran into you, okay? Everybody's story is a little bit different. If you know you didn't have anyone, okay, to do this with, then this could definitely be a new person, and this new person could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Okay, it does not have to be. It could be anyone, but I'm just saying that that's what is going on, giving you this new, and the energy going into the very beginning of December, the December winter area, guys, of 2023. I'm not hitting that very big because, like I said, I do them every year. Okay, and you're having thoughts, a lot of thinking, a lot of great things going. For some of you, this person wants, there's the proposal too. For some of you, you are going to get married. Maybe they just had cold, maybe that's what it was over there too. Maybe they wanted to offer you. Maybe they just had cold feet. Some of you are going to get married, or they're going to ask you to marry them. Okay. For others of you, it's just courtship. Wow. Being seen in the community. Wow, limelighting. And it's kind of crazy because that's where it was over here. Remember, I really want to be seen, really, really seen in my job, right? If I'm an entrepreneur, or, you know, I'm trying to get that spotlight. Maybe you do, you know, movie extras, and maybe you want to be a real movie star, right? Or I do extras in movies, and but I'm never really on the list. Now all of a sudden the community sees you. So really being seen in the community, take that how it resonates. Okay, so, and anything else, Spirit, for the end? This is occupation. Yeah, being seen within the community for your occupation. I mean, that's really what it is. So, okay. If you're selling those houses in real estate, boy, you better get a billboard. You might see a billboard going up with your name on it, right? Okay, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.